Almost dry?
Yeah, it's still soaked.
Oh. Well, it serves you right for cheating.
Cheating?
When two people are having a cross-country race, you're supposed to stay on the same trail.
Yeah, says who?
Says the rule of fair play.
I'm not familiar with it.
No, you wouldn't be. Especially when you're so busy getting your butt kicked.
Excuse me? We were neck and neck.
Oh, is that why you thought you had to take a shortcut?
That wasn't a shortcut. I was just making a strategic maneuver, that's all.
So your strategy was to fall into the pond.
It looked frozen to me, all right?
I just would have loved to have seen your face as the ice cracked. But I was too busy crossing the finish line.
You just think you're so hot, don't you?
Don't you?
You just wait for the rematch, Missy.
Too late. We're gonna have to go home soon.
Well, then I guess you lucked out, then.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Father Benedito, thank you for coming.
We very much appreciate you agreeing to do the ceremony here.
From what I understand of the circumstances, it seems the wisest choice. Would you like to sit down? Are we running late? I'm afraid that the bride is taking a little bit longer than we expected.
Knowing my daughter, she just wants everything to be perfect.
Is there a problem?
No. There's no problem. I'm ready.
How we doing with the hot chocolate?
Just enough for one last cup.
You have it.
No, this one's meant to be shared.
Oh?
I put a little peppermint schnapps in there. It's called a snuggler.
Why is that?
Guess we'll just have to drink it and find out. Logan?
Oh, dear. They're a little burned.
A little?
I can try again.
No. It's fine. It's fine. Look.
Ow.
Look. It's still edible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No.
You just get all that gooey marshmallow stuff in there. Here, try it.
No, get that thing away from me.
Just open up. Come on.
I will not.
Just open up. Open up. Well?
Well, what?
Payback time.
That's it. Oh, yeah? Dear. How's that? Oh, yeah. Dead, you're dead. Oh, yeah.
You're dead meat. You're dead meat. You're dead meat, I'm telling you.
Me and he did.
Don't Tim.
I wonder what Macy's doing right now, where she is.
That's territory I don't go to.
But you wonder about it, don't you? You think about it. Think about whether she's all right or if she needs help.
Of course I do. But the more that I speculate about it, the more nuts it makes me. And Macy just wants us to get on with our lives.
Well, I got a little secret for you, Thorne. Right at this point in time, I don't much care what Macy wants.
Sally, come on, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. I do mean it. I mean, what kind of a child would turn her back on her mother when she knows it's going to break her heart? What kind of a child would just walk away when her mother is on her knees begging for her to stay? I don't know who this is anymore, Thorne. I don't know who you are anymore, Macy. You're no daughter of mine, not anymore. So go on, Macy. Live your life. I never want to see you again.
My God. Macy's alive?
Well, shall we take our places? In a minute, por favor. No second thoughts?
None.
But you still look sad. Is your mother?
She should be here.
She is. Can't you feel her? All a mother wants for her child is for her to be happy, to be loved by someone who respects her and cherishes her, who wants to put his arms around her and keep her safe. For that, I know she's with us today, giving us her blessing. This is right, Macy. Macy, Lorenzo, will you stand here in front of me and join hands, please?
I gotta hand it to you, Logan. Bringing me up here is just what I needed to unwind.
Yeah, if you get more involved with Maroney, you're not gonna have much time for fun then, are you?
Well, do me a favor, will you? If I ever get too caught up in work, I want you to remind me of this moment right here. So that I never forget there are more important things in life than the Fortune 500. Much more important.
I think that our clothes are pretty much dry by now, and oh, let's see. Oh my goodness, it's getting really late.
You're not talking about going back to reality, I hope.
It has to end sometime.
What are you talking about, Clarke? Macy alive? That's ridiculous. I mean, that's impossible. I was just...
She was just getting out some pent-up anger, Clarke, about how Macy would still be alive if it wasn't for me.
Then why was she talking about Macy in the present tense?
Was I?
Yes, and in Italy, you were talking like she was there.
But I told you that, Clarke. I told you there. I told you it was because I felt so close to her there. And I...
You what?
Would you back off of her, man?
Thorne, something's going on here. I can tell, Sally. I just want the truth. Is she or is she not alive?
God, I'm sorry, Thorne. I just can't do this anymore. Yes, Clarke. She's alive. Macy is alive.
Normally here, I'd say a few words about each of you, about your love and the reasons you've chosen to enter into this marriage. But since we've only just met, I thought perhaps you might like to do the talking.
I don't know, Father. You're taking an awful chance asking Lorenzo to talk about my daughter. We may be here all night.
It's true. There is always something more to say about Macy. Something I discovered about her. Something I discovered about myself through knowing and loving her. You've opened my eyes to new worlds and ideas. But most importantly, you taught me the joy of devotion. I was lucky enough to help you in your darkest days. And when you finally came out into the light, I realized so had I. My heart was open in ways it never been before. And you were right there, at the center of it. I promise, you will never have another dark day. You will always have a hand to hold and a place to call home. Macy?
You say you were lucky to help me, but I'm the lucky one. Before you, I thought that love was about passion that always led to pain. That there were always disappointments and lies. That there was no such thing as devotion. Now I know that tears are from happiness too. And that peace of mind and heart should always be the rule and never the exception. You rescued me from a life without hope. And I'll forever be grateful to you. I promise to be the wife that you deserve. And to stand beside you as you stood by me for the rest of my life.
Perfect timing. I'm ready to go.
It's been a change in plans.
What's that?
The car is mostly buried under the snow, and I heard on the radio that the roads are all closed going down the mountain. So, you and I aren't going anywhere.
Darn. Stuck here in this cozy cabin with a nice fire and a bottle of champagne chilling in the refrigerator. And I have nothing to wear.
Lorenzo, have you come here freely and without reservations to give yourself to Macy in marriage? I have. Will you love and honor her for the rest of your life? I will. Do you declare that you know of no lawful impediments that would prevent you from marrying? I do. Macy, have you also come here freely and without reservations to give yourself to Lorenzo in marriage?
I have.
Will you love and honor him for the rest of your life?
I will.
Do you declare that you know of no lawful impediments that would prevent you from marrying?
I do.
Bucky, you've got to promise me that you won't say a word about what you heard to anybody, especially not to CJ, okay? I promised Macy.
She just took off? She didn't say goodbye?
Not a word.
Oh, Sal.
It's okay. You know, I can deal with it. It's kind of comical when you think about it, you know. I mean, for the last 2.5 years, I've been dedicating my life to finding the people who were responsible for Macy's death and making them pay for it. Now I find out that she wasn't dead at all, that she was living in Italy with her father, very comfortably, and not giving much thought at all to this family she left behind here. And I find that I've made a colossal fool of myself. Oh, God, I feel like such an incredible fool. And I want her back. All I want in this world is to get her back. I want my little girl to come home.
I, Lorenzo, take you, Macy, to be my wife. I promise to be true to you, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I, Macy, take you, Lorenzo, to be my husband. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health.
Sal?
Sally, what's wrong?
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
May the Lord, in his goodness, strengthen your consent and fill you both with his blessings. What God has joined, men must not divide. Amen.